to answer one of your questions, whichever of you asked that earlier. One of the reasons I'm interested in a Turkic language that isn't Turkish is because of the sounds. Because I actually do like Turkish a lot. I've tried to learn some Turkish in the past. If you don't remember, if you don't, then go look at my older videos. That was from like 2022, I think. So I've tried to learn some Turkish before, and the thing about Turkish is that it sounds very flowy. Like, as even my Uyghur friends say that Turkish sounds very flowy, very beautiful, and part of that is because, for better or for worse, Turkish has lost a lot of unique sounds, like the k, the r, the ng, lots of fun sounds that Turkish doesn't have anymore, and the pros and cons. Pros is it makes it sound more flowy. The con is it's less interesting phonologically. So I wanted to like try out a different Turkic language that has more sounds. And from experience, it's actually always easier to learn like a more like phonologically complex language and then go to like a simpler one than the other way around. Like, for example, learning Cantonese and then going to Mandarin. Because if a language has fewer sounds, that means they used to have more, and then they merge some of them. So if you learn this one first, and then you learn a language that has more sounds, that means you have to split those sounds. You have to like remember, oh, even though it's the same sound in the easier language, the simpler language, it's different now. Has that happened to me before? I don't know. But yeah, it is. I do think that is true. So if you want to learn Cantonese and Mandarin, I will recommend you learn Cantonese first. Totally not biased. Very, very objective opinion. Millennials and Gen Z speak English quite well. Uyghur, yes, it is. Oh, I thought you saw the thumbnail, but welcome. It is. This is the Uyghur stream, the first ever one. You connect with locals differently if you just try to speak the language. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should try that more. I'm generally a very like I don't have a lot of confidence in speaking badly. Like, if you haven't noticed, I tend to speak to people when I have a certain level already. Whereas my friends are more comfortable just busting out like a phrase or two, which probably I should do that. It's like, it is a respect for the locals. For me, it's more like I have more respect for the language than for the locals. So I'm scared of butchering it. So yeah. What of the Mongolian? What about? I like Mongolian is on my wish list. I like Mongolian. Let's wait till they finish the transition. Like Kazakh and Mongolian, they need to deal with their script first. Mongolian is switching back to the Mongol script, so I it would be a shame if I learned a script and then have to learn a different one. Türkçe güzeldir. Yeah, but it's true. I have a Turkish friend I could connect you with. I have a few here as well, I think. Not very good friends, but yeah, I have a good friend, Turkish friend abroad. I don't speak French and English. I would like to be able to have the will to learn another one at least. Go for it. You know, you could like you couldn't go wrong with just starting. Like, nobody's gonna put you in jail for trying to learn a language. You can just start. There's a Turkish TV series I used to watch that's really good. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I also don't know much about like Turkish pop culture, even though lots of people seem to really enjoy it, not annoy it. You do really want to learn Canto. You know, try it out. You know, you never know if you are surprisingly good at it. What language are you trying to learn? Oh, do you want to try to guess? It is on screen and it is on the thumbnail. But yeah, so basically that was the point I was trying to make. But we are going to hop into lesson 1. I've briefly looked at it before, but like I haven't like tried to seriously learn it quite yet. I will also get ready to use my secret sauce to help me remember the stuff. But let's get through the textbook first. Try Canto out, see if it fits you well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I do with languages as well. I try something out to see if I like it. Usually I try it on Duolingo if it's available. You learned Japanese and Mandarin. Now, oh, Stan Low. Hello, Stan Low. Now I find it hard to learn European languages. What language are you coming from? Are you like an Anglophone originally? Where should I start though? If you learn independently, I will give you some recommendations. Don't worry about that. It will come. I should start compiling like resources. Actually, I don't have to. I have friends who have compiled resources to get started. I should like point you to that Discord server. They have like everything over there. I have been trying to like make my own syllabus because through teaching Cantonese over like the past couple of years, I have like an idea of like what topics to cover, like what grammatical structures, what things to teach at what point of the learning journey, and I like things like our time, like our system of telling time. That's my favorite thing about my language, and I make sure to use it in my lessons. That kind of stuff. English, yeah, okay. Speaking of which, I do remember my friend telling me like I should learn. Like I just said, you should learn BSL using like, I don't know, your Czech brain. And my friend said I should learn Turkic languages using my Chinese brain because there's more similarities in structure. You live in a very monolinguistic place where instead of learning languages, they paint St. George's crosses on the roundabout. Oh no, let's not get started about the crosses. They are fucking everywhere now. Let's talk about things less depressing, okay? I've seen so much about that. You will go for Spanish. No problem at all. I think the only thing I would discourage, the only situation where I would discourage learning a mainstream language is if you don't have enough motivation to do it. If you're learning it just because it's mainstream, I think you might struggle with it. But if you're genuinely interested in the language, in the culture, or you have someone to talk to, and it happens to be a mainstream language, sure. Actually, it's more likely. It's more likely that you enjoy the language because there's more like mainstream culture out there, and there's more people speaking it. I just happen to know like literally just one Uyghur couple that I want to like practice with, and they're like really friendly. So you need to vent my depression. Yes, feel free to spread depression on here. So let's see.